For latest updates and short audio clips, follow us on Instagram, Reading the Author.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Today we have Nilotpal Guhai sir with us, the author of The Legend of Lachit Borphukan. Thank you so much sir for coming on our show. We are highly grateful कि आप हमारे शो पर आए.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, so sir, I would request you to please introduce yourself so that our listeners can know much more about you, and moreover, I'd like you to, please share about your journey of becoming an author.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Nilotpal Guhai, as you already said. I am a government officer. I'm working as Assistant Registrar of Cooperative Societies with the Government of Assam. It's an allied service from the Assam Civil Service. And my journey as an author, if you want to ask, I started way back in my school. Okay, when I was in a class 6 or 7, I wrote my first story for the school magazine. So it was highly appreciated by my teachers. And then I participated in the poem competition where I recited my own poem. So even that was appreciated. So slowly that, author, I'll say writer, got inculcated in me from a very young age. But once I graduated, it kind of faded away because, we have to earn our bread and butter also. So for that particular period of time, I had to focus on, exams and getting a job. After clearing civil services, I again got back into writing. And then I published one of my short stories in 2017 in a journal called Muse India. And it's a UGC approved journal. So after that, I won a competition. I co-authored a book. It's called 2035 with Half Baked Beans. And then just like that, the journey started. And recently, as you said, I have published a book called The Legend of Lachit Borphukan with Loxley Hall Publishing and represented by the Book Bakers. And it's doing quite good right now.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So, sir, as you all know that the book is released, and I just now you said that it's performing really well, and I have just gone through on Amazon as well. So it's performing really well, first of all. And what I assume, sir, is that most of the people must have read it, but there must be some sort of people who haven't, bought it yet, or would be just thinking to read that. So can you share like some insights, like what a reader can expect from that book before that person buys the book?
Oh, okay. Well, it's a book. It's about a very famous Assamese general belonging from the Ahom community called Lachit Borphukan. His name is Lachit Borphukan. He is a very famous personality in Assam, but people outside Assam don't know about him. So it's about his struggle and how he, defeated Mughals and saved Guwahati from the annexation of the Mughals. It's his life journey from his childhood till his death. And one of a very significant war called the Battle of Saraighat. It is covered in detail in that book. Basically, excuse me. Basically, the book covers the events that led to the Saraighat War and the life history of Lachit Borphukan. So these are two synonymous things. You can carry this both together. And the book is an action-packed, book. You'll have suspense, you'll have mystery, you'll have action, and a lot of things. You'll have emotions. So it's a roller coaster journey for a reader, and I really think that if people pick it up, they'll not be disappointed.
Okay. So sir, like it seems to be really interesting, but like sir, what I personally feel कि जैसे आपने बताया कि आपकी इससे पहले भी आपने एक बुक लिखी थी, but as a sole writer ये आपकी पहली बुक है, right?
Correct.
Okay, so sir, like what motivates you to write on this topic? Like आप चाहते तो पहले अपने बुक में आप फिक्शन लिख सकते थे, आप लव स्टोरीज लिख सकते थे और बहुत सारी चीजें जो आप लिख सकते थे, बट एक कुछ ऐसी चीजें लिखना जो कि एक टाइप का सोसाइटी के लिए कंट्रीब्यूशन हो, ताकि लोगों को उनके बारे में पता चले. So what was the main reason behind that?
Okay. Well, it's a very interesting story. मेरी पहली बुक जो थी 2035, it's purely fiction, right? So it was all imagination and it was for a competition. So but this one happened, it's like I was traveling to one of the place in North Guwahati. North Guwahati is like the other side of the Brahmaputra river. Guwahati is like the south bank, North Guwahati is north bank. So due to some official work, I was traveling to North Guwahati. Then while there's a bypass road in Guwahati, which connects the bridge which covers the span of the Brahmaputra river. It's called the Saraighat Bridge.
Okay.
That bridge is connected by bypass road, and people can go directly to that bridge without getting into the city. Your city is very, it has a lot of traffic and people might take time, so there is a bypass road. So while I was traveling on the bypass road, I saw a school in a very nondescript place where it's written Lachitgarh Madhya Ucha Ingraji Vidyalaya. It's like Lachitgarh Middle and High English School. Okay, so and Garh in Assam means it's a rampart. Okay. So rampart is like it's a raised land built by humans, and it's basically built to thwart the attacks of the enemies. So it will give a raised platform for the soldiers to attack the enemy from the top. So I stopped in that place where it's written Lachitgarh, and I tried to find a Garh there. Okay. So and it was all a flat land. There was no Garh, and the school was also in a very dilapidated condition. Then it got me thinking, like, if there was a Garh that has been eroded right now, it had some significance, historical significance, and if it would have been properly safeguarded or properly preserved, it would have been a tourist attraction as well. So then I came back and I searched on the internet to find books on Lachit Barphukan. There were no books properly written on him. There was one book written by Anis Gokhale, but and Asmi is writing an Asmi's book, and Asmi is writing a book on Asmi's hero, and then Marathi writing an Asmi's hero is quite different. The feel of the region will not be there. For example, if I write a book on a Marathi hero, for example Shivaji, I'll not be able to do proper justice to that book. So that's why I thought of picking up that topic. And when I started researching on that on the book, it got me amazed, because there were so many twists and turns in the story, and that will be an awesome book. That's what I thought, because of the twists and turns and the action and all those things. So finally I called Suhail Mathur from Book Bakers, and I told him, bhai, I have ye maine socha hai, can we do it? He said, okay bhai, you give me a chapter wise synopsis and let me take it forward from there. And I sent him the chapter wise synopsis, and after around a week he called me back. He said, bhai, thank you bol mere ko. I said, why? No, you just tell me thank you first. Then I said, okay, thank you. Tell me now. Then he said, I got a movie deal for you. I was like, what? Yes, I've got a movie deal for you for the book.
Yeah.
And definitely I'll get the publishing deal as well. Don't worry. So the story is that much, intriguing. Because he got a movie deal first, then a publishing deal. So that's the thing.
Okay. First of all, congratulations for the movie deal, sir. That's really something big, and what most of the authors think to do.
Thank you.
So, sir, after the success of this book, can we expect more such books from you, or you want to experiment a bit on other genres as well?
Well, I'm writing another book right now. It's also with the Bookbakers. It's based on a murder case way back in the 1970s in Assam. So it's kind of a thriller right now, and it's a true crime story. So can't divulge much more than that right now. So I'm working on that, and I'm working on a movie script as well, an Asmi's movie script.
Okay.
So some of the projects are lined up.
Okay. So the readers can wait for some more new books upcoming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, my next question to you is what I personally feel is as of now in today's world, personal branding is quite a big thing now. So when it comes to you, how do you want to be leave impact on readers mind? अगर आज से 2 साल 3 साल बाद कोई बुक उठाए और वो देखे कि ओके नीलोत्पल सर की बुक है, तो what impact you want to create on their mind कि अच्छा ठीक है, उसके माइंड में पहली चीज रिफ्लेक्ट ये होनी चाहिए कि अच्छा इनकी बुक है तो ऐसी होगी. Is there anything you have planned or any strategy, और कभी आपने सोचा इस बारे में?
No, yeah. Well, frankly speaking, I'm basically a horror writer. I've mostly written horror stories. And in fact, one of my horror story called Namune, it was picked up by Neil De Silva for one of his anthologies, and people have really appreciated that book. That's book as well as that story. So going forward, I'd like to be, branded as a horror author, because that's one genre which is, inside my veins, if I have to say like that. But these other genres, it felt like कि मुझे लिखना चाहिए, or else अब तक किसी ने नहीं लिखा, तो definitely आगे भी कोई लिखेगा नहीं, और it might take a really long time for somebody to write about it again. So for Lachit Borphukan, that was the main driving thing. And Rajkhwa Murders, though it's a thriller or a murder mystery, but there are elements of horror in that as well. So it's like a bungalow where this whole thing happened, and that bungalow has a reputation of being haunted. So for that matter only, I picked up that particular story. And going forward, I've planned a few books on horror, but let's see कैसे ये unfold होता है.
Definitely, sir. Okay, so sir, my next question to you is as we all know that there are numbers of books are being published on a weekly basis. अगर देखा जाए तो around 100 या 150 books हर हफ्ते publish हो ही जाती हैं, self publish ऐसे जैसे भी कहें, right? And after the lockdown, what I personally feel that the number of writers are getting increased day by day. बहुत लोग लिख रहे हैं अब. So what sort of competition do you feel in this field as of now? अगर आपको sustain करना हो या as a long term vision देखा जाए तो do you feel any sort of competition?
Well, competition तो है, I won't say नहीं है, but the basic thing that drives the book is the quality of the book. The story must be good, and the second thing is writing must be good. A good book is much more than a good story. उसमें writing style, sentence formation and all those things ये बहुत matter करते हैं. Secondly, publisher also matters. People generally don't pick up self-published book. I might be wrong, because there are big authors who have started with self-publishing, and then now they are being published by Westlands and all. So I can't say like that, but still मुझे लगता है कि I, being a reader, I will not pick up something which is self-published, because 2-3 times I've done that and my experience was horrible. So basically, people who are traditionally published have an edge in that. And secondly, if you are published by a big publisher, for example, I have read some books which are not of good, quality. Language-wise, I'm not saying, but story-wise and all those things. If you pick a book published by Penguin or HarperCollins, you'll definitely, think that this book is going to be a good one. But generally, not generally, but at times it doesn't happen. The language is fine, everything is fine, the covers and all those things is good, but the story is very poor. So, but those books, I've seen those books, selling thousands of copies.
Definitely.
Only because the tag of
the
Penguin is there.
Yeah.
Exactly. So these three things, if one author can get a good publisher, secondly a good story, and a good writing style, then definitely one day or the other he is going to get successful. That's what I feel.
Definitely sir, because what I personally feel sir कि जैसे ऑथर की तो फॉलोइंग होती है, कई बार पब्लिशर्स की भी फॉलोइंग होती है. जैसे लोग ब्लाइंडली पिक कर लेते हैं कि अच्छा ठीक है यहाँ पब्लिश हुई बुक ले लीजिए, अच्छी होगी, राइट?
एग्जैक्टली.
सो सर लाइक जैसा आपने बताया कि आपके पास और भी प्लान्स हैं, और भी बुक्स अभी लाइंड अप हैं, पाइपलाइन में हैं. सो डू यू वांट टू कंटिन्यू इट एज अ हॉबी और साइड थिंग, या कभी ऐसा टाइम होने वाला है जब आप इसमें एज अ फुल टाइम स्विच कर दें?
Well, अभी तो वैसा कुछ प्लान नहीं है, but I can't even treat it as a side thing right now, because I have commitments to fulfill. I've had agreements with publishers and all, so even I have to give time to writing as well, and job is also there. And job is also getting hectic these days. The new government in Assam is working day and night, so even we are working day and night right now. So we have to balance things, and even publisher wants my next book fast, so let's see how it goes. But I'm trying to balance things and finish both the parts of my duty. So let's see.
सर लाइक अगर कोई सोचता है या कोई कभी सोचता है कि एज अ सिविल सर्विसेज ऑफिसर, राइट, तो उसके माइंड में जो पहली चीज आती है पहली चीज तो आती है कि ठीक है भाई काफी हाई पोस्ट पे है आदमी, ठीक. सेकंड चीज आती है सर माइंड में कि काम काफी ज्यादा है, लाइक 24/7 आपको पब्लिक के सामने होना पड़ेगा, या आपको उस हिसाब से एक हेक्टिक शेड्यूल मेंटेन करना पड़ेगा, राइट. बट इसके बावजूद भी सर आप कैसे राइटिंग को और अपनी जॉब को मैनेज कर पाते हैं, लाइक व्हेन इट कम्स टू टाइम मैनेजमेंट एंड ऑल?
ओके, एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि इन सर्विस हमारा फिक्स टाइमिंग नहीं होता है. समटाइम्स वी गेट sometimes you have to go office at morning 6 o'clock as well. For example, कभी योगा डे हुआ, ये हुआ, वो हुआ, तो in those days, you have to go early. And secondly, at times we have to work at around 9, 10, 11 at night. So you have to balance things in any job you are. For example, if someone is in the bank, I've been in a bank before. I was PO in Canara Bank. So even that was hectic. From morning 10 o'clock you attend customers till 5:30, and after that you have to finish all those pending works of the bank, and we generally used to come out at around 9:30. So that hectic thing is there in all these jobs. But after that, when you come home, you have to leave your job at the office, and then you have to get back to your writing. So I will sit at around 10 probably after dinner, and then I'll write till 1:30, depends on the amount of work which I have to finish. But at times what I do, I take leave, because my writing style is like I have to get into the book for some time and get into the premises. You have to create a world in your mind, right? True. So if I switch both these parts continuously, it becomes difficult. For example, if you're writing a thriller, switching is not that easy, because you have to go back and see where you have given a clue and how you have to connect that clue in this chapter, and all those things you have to keep in mind every time you write that book. So at times what I do, I take a leave for about a week, and then I sit, and in those days I write only. I write, and I get into that world to finish that. So if I take a week, I'll probably write 10-12 chapters, and then I'll be able to finish. So that's my writing schedule, if you want to say.
Okay. So like sir, do you have any particular writing schedule, or it's like random कि कभी कोई thought आया तो कभी डायरी में या फोन में लिख लिया, बाद में बैठ के लिख रहे हैं, या डेली सॉर्ट ऑफ आप उसको टाइम डिवोट कर रहे हैं? कैसे आपके साथ चलता है?
नहीं, डेली तो टाइम डिवोट ऐसा हो नहीं सकता, बट या आई जनरली मेक इट अ पॉइंट कि अगर आई हैव टाइम, आई सिट डाउन एंड राइट अ फ्यू लाइन्स. और अगर कुछ कमिटमेंट है या फिर देयर इज अ डेडलाइन टू चेज, देन डेफिनेटली आई हैव टू वर्क. And for the ideas, I generally note it down in my phone, or I have a blue diary which I carry all around. So I note it down, and there also. And generally my stories are based on real life happenings. Sometimes if I go to some place and I see some incident or something like that, I note it down, because by looking at the incident you'll get to know that okay, this has a potential to be a story. So I do that all the time. Sometimes even in dreams you get stories. I've met many authors, my friends, and even very renowned authors. They've said that they've got ideas in their dreams. I got 1 or 2 ideas in my dreams as well. So I jot them down, and whenever I get time, or whenever there is an opportunity to submit a story somewhere, then I write it down. Writing a short story doesn't take much time. Around 1 or 2 days is enough, and then around 2-3 days for editing. That's it. But when it's about a novel, it will take time, definitely.
इनफैक्ट मैंने भी जैसे बहुत सारे ऑथर्स से बात की, तो बहुत लोगों ने बताया कि अगर किसी स्टोरी के बारे में या कभी आप सस्पेंस के बारे में सोचते सो जाइए, तो आपको सपने में पक्का कुछ ना कुछ उससे रिलेटेड दिख जाता है.
Exactly.
Okay. So sir, now coming to your personal life, like हमने आपके जर्नी के बारे में बात की, आपके अपकमिंग बुक्स के बारे में सब सारी चीज़ों की बात हो गई. Now, can you share with us like what was the most happiest moment of life? I must say कि बहुत सारे होंगे, but if you can just pick a couple of them, or अब किसी एक के बारे में आप हमसे शेयर कर पाएं तो.
Okay, so one of the moments I've already shared with you, जब सोहेल भाई ने बताया था कि the book has been picked for a movie. In fact, the second book has also been picked for a movie, the one which I was telling you about, the murder mystery. And it was also a life-defining moment for me, because I was not expecting this one to be picked up, but yes, it was. And then when I got selected for the civil services, it was it was one of my happiest moments. And another I'll say one of my happiest moments will be when I met my wife. We met in the coaching. She is also in the civil services.
Oh, okay.
So while doing coaching, we met, and then from coaching we became life partners. So it was one of the happiest moments for me when I first saw her.
That must be really surprising, sir. जब कोई देखता होगा कि दोनों लोग सिविल सर्विसेज में हैं तो.
हाँ, तो एक्चुअली होता है कभी पीपल थिंक कि या कुछ अलग ही लोग होंगे, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट.
डेफिनेटली सर. बिल्कुल. इनफैक्ट बहुत सारे लिसनर्स भी यही सोचेंगे इस पॉडकास्ट को सुनने के बाद, ओ माय गॉड, काफी अलग लोग हैं ये लोग.
No, we are normal people. I've seen people, I've met people who say, "Re, tum log to alag hi ho, ye wo," but it's not like that.
Okay.
So it's like that only.
Okay, so sir, like जब आपकी बुक रिलीज हो रही थी तो what was going on in mind, like क्या चल रहा था माइंड में कि मुझे इतने लोग जानते हैं, लोग बोल रहे हैं कि बुक लिख रहे हैं, बुक पब्लिश होने वाली है, मार्केट में कैसा परफॉर्म करेगी, या पहले से ही रिलीज होने से पहले वो अगर मूवी के लिए ले ली गई हो तो what was your expectation, क्या चल रहा था उस समय माइंड में?
No. For the earlier book 2035 मुझे पता था कि okay, some people will pick up, but जो लेवल ऑफ मार्केटिंग था वो हमने किया नहीं था उस बुक में. तो though people have liked the book, we have got around 25 to 30 reviews, जो good reviews ही थे, but the kind of success which we anticipated उस टाइम हमें मिला नहीं. So that got the reality check in us कि क्या होता है actually. नहीं तो हाँ हम एक book लिख रहे हैं and it will be like okay, million people will buy it, it will be a bestseller. Everybody thinks like that.
True.
But actually ऐसा होता नहीं है. You have to have a proper marketing plan, you have to have everything in your hand, and you have to actually have funds enough to do that amount level of marketing, which big authors do. तो मुझे उस टाइम रियलिटी चेक हो गया था. तो दिस टाइम आई न्यू कि हाँ, देयर इज अ फैन बेस, नॉट फैन बेस, आई विल से इट्स अ फ्रेंड बेस, जो वी support each other whenever books come out. So those people will buy, my families, my friends will buy, and if the book picks up from these people, then definitely the generic readers will also buy. And this book had the potential of being had the potential to perform well, because it has been picked for a movie, and secondly it was a reputed publisher. Loxley Hall is some of a bit of a reputed publisher, not self-published, right? So it had the potential. So once my friends started reviewing the book, they said, "Bhai, you do proper marketing, because this has a great potential to be, one of the good books, one of the good performing books." So उसके बाद I got in touch with Suhail bhai again, the one man who can do everything possible in the publishing world. And I said, I need some marketing strategies. Then he gave me a few strategies, and we worked in that way. In fact, the publisher made the book trailer all by himself. Yeah, so all these strategies were placed properly, and even there were articles which came out in Assam, Assamese papers, local newspapers, and that also got the book going. And now generic readers are picking up the book; they're reviewing in their pages, Instagram pages. So it's kind of a good feeling right now. The book is doing well, and I've been getting messages and calls from unknown people as well. In fact, a few directors also approached me, like they want to get it adapted, and I said I've already sold the rights. There's no scope now. So the book is doing good right now, and I hope that my upcoming books also do well.
Definitely, sir. So like what's your current mental state now, like as a person, if it as author, what are the things which you want to focus upon?
Right now I'm focused on finishing my second book, because this book is out for around 2-3 months right now, and it's doing well. So definitely it's going to sell a few more copies, or probably if my stars are good, it's going to run for a long time. So I've somehow right now I'm focused in my next book, because this has to come out by the end of this year.
Okay.
And hopefully if I finish by this month, probably I'll be able to send it to my publisher. So
Hmm.
right now my state of mind is for the new book.
Okay. And my last question to you of this podcast is, sir, like, what are your advices for the upcoming author? Like, अगर आप एक कोई single piece of advice उन्हें देना चाहें, तो what would be that?
My first single piece of advice will be that everyone who wants to write has to read. Read and read. Because if you don't read, you'll not understand the nitties and gritties of how to write a good story. As I said before, a good story is much more than a good plot and a good flow of the story. The language is also important. How you form sentences is also important. So, and how you put the narrative is also important. Sometimes a linear narrative doesn't work. You have to twist and turn, past, present narrative, and all those things have to come in picture. So in those cases, if you read properly, if you read good books, you'll understand the nitties and gritties of writing. Secondly, if possible, as I've done, I didn't have any background in writing or arts for that matter. So I took a creative writing course from IGNOU. So if possible, people should pick up, even if it's a certificate course for creative writing, to understand some of the basic writing techniques or basic details about writing. How to write poetry, how to write a prose, what are the basic components of a prose, components of a poetry. All these things are very much important when you start writing. And third and the most important thing is you should aim to publish it through a traditional publisher, because that gives the book authenticity and credibility.
True.
You might take some time, you might need someone like the book bakers to support you, but you should aim for a traditional publisher rather than going for self-publishing.
Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this episode, and if you do, then do follow our podcast, Reading the Author, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the book. Just go on Amazon, वहाँ पे जाइए, वहाँ पे सर्च करिए The Legend of Lachit Borphukan. बुक आ जाएगी, ज़रूर खरीदें, पढ़ें और अपने जानने वालों के साथ, चाहने वालों के साथ ज़रूर शेयर करें. Thank you so much, sir, for coming on our show. We will be waiting to have you once again when your second book will be released. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I hope this podcast does really well. I've been listening to your podcast, your previous episodes.
Yeah.
And let's meet again after my next book.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.